Welcome back to Sunrise Daily. Dr. Paul Ananaba, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, legal practitioner, joins us next, the senior lawyer. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you.
Well, Mr. Obla says senior lawyers, of which you're one, you intimidate judges and use your positions to stall cases. Is that what happens?
Well, I don't think that is correct. The issue of senior lawyers, I guess he's talking about senior advocates of Nigeria, because he himself, I believe, would have been at least 20 years at the bar from what I read. It means that he's also one of those who would have also been liable for what he's saying. So that is not correct. The correct thing is that when the profession gives you the privilege of being a senior advocate of Nigeria, they would have gone through certain criteria to get to know whether you are. And when you are, it helps in the administration of justice, including criminal justice system. So there is no issue of senior advocates stalling trials. They actually rather facilitate trials because they are no longer learning the rudiments of law. They have reputation at stake, so they proceed to take their matters. Now, if you have a senior advocate or a senior lawyer who stalls trials unnecessarily, then such person cannot remain as a senior advocate.
What happens?
Then you report such person to the privileges to the disciplinary committee of the bar.
What will they then do?
They take it from there. They know what to do with, because it becomes an infamous conduct.
No, wait.
Not one. I was listening to Mr. Obla. He couldn't cite one report. He said they are compiling lists, which is I don't think that is acceptable at the bar.
But
to begin to announce, so you infuse timidity on the practitioners. If there are genuine, all this while you've not even reported one, there should have been one report or one lawyer disciplined in respect to that.
Break it down a little bit further, because if you say, or if he says they're compiling names, and then you say, look, if any SAN is involved in that, they have to report him to the relevant authorities. Does that then mean that if that is happening in the court, the judge cannot put his foot down and take charge?
Now, I wanted to address the aspect you raised. Now, the judge is the master of his or her court. And you cannot blame a lawyer for stalling a case in that instance, because the court has the powers under the same law, Administration of Criminal Justice Act, to proceed with his trial or her trial, or to take the number of witnesses the court wants. I mean, the lawyer is not on trial. It is the accused person. The accused person chooses who his or her lawyer will be. And there's no law saying that, oh, if the lawyer wants an adjournment, for example, that the court must accede to it. As you heard, there is a number of adjournments you can allow. That is by statute. I have no evidence, and nobody has come here to give evidence to say, oh, this lawyer has asked for more than this number of adjournments. And when you ask for more than that, the court will say, you have exhausted your adjournments, I'm going to proceed.
You know, I call it as one of the most frank comment I've heard so far, because he didn't actually take himself out of the whole blame game. I'm talking about Chief Robert Clark, who said yesterday that, well, even if he gets a job to go on such corruption matters, and it's not on prosecuting, it's just to, it's on prosecution,
yes,
that he wouldn't take it, because he's a professional when it comes to defending. So if a man, as you know, Robert Clark will say, even he is not an expert in prosecuting cases, do you see some truth in what he's saying when he did say...
It's not matter of some truth. It's not matter of some truth. Right from England, where we're coming from, in many countries, time has come for us to copy these advanced countries, because our economy and our country has grown. You cannot be a jack of all trades and master of all. Why countries do well mostly in their legal practice is that even in MBA, we're beginning to have section on business law, section on this. Lawyers should begin to specialize in areas. Why will I just jump into?
Okay, Judge, we'll be back to let you conclude your thoughts in a moment. Don't go away.